Second. Okay, here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer and practice group leader, and I'm a very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong, created 30 years ago by Master Chen Yilin. Qigong is an ancient practice going back thousands and thousands of years. It was kind of popped up in villages throughout the country of China. And the idea was how to have a long life, how to have a healthy life. And then along the way, as masters discovered these properties along the fifth five element theory and started develop practices, they discovered that Qigong actually helps with our evolution, our enlightenment, our spiritual development. So we are actually doing a practice that helps us to align our body, our mind, our spirit, our soul. So isn't that awesome? So here we are with a little window of it today, 30 minutes to practice Spring Forest Qigong, to allow ourselves to reintegrate, to rebalance, to reconnect ourselves. Hi, Lynn, with with our divine part, which helps us to bring our chi, our life force, through this beautiful body that we have here on this earth, and to help to open up blockages and to help repair our body and have a beautiful day. So I like to bring in a word or phrase every day for an intention, and then everybody pours in their own intentions, and we have a beautiful, beautiful healing session. And today I'm bringing in peaceful abundance. So how about that? What if abundance comes in peacefully? Let's let's use that in our practice and see how it develops in our day. Okay. So we're going to start with our bouncing as we do, because that starts our the active exercises of waking up the chi and getting things moving. So we have our feet shoulder hip distance apart, our elbows are out, our fingers are open. We have a smile on our face. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Feel your spine nice and straight. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. That's going to connect our two main energy channels. Get that chi flowing at 100,000 times the speed of light. Hi, Maria. Hi, Susan. And yes, smile. Start my internal love engine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth as the body bounces from the knees, so our feet are still on the floor, staying flat on the floor, and you're feeling that vibration of the body bouncing against the floor, against the earth, and then feel the chi coming up. So we want to recognize that we are part of the earth. Our body is created from this beautiful earth. I want to say thank you and feel the earth's peaceful and grounding energy coming up through our body. And we want to be grateful to the heavens, to the universe, for that part of ourselves, the divine part that comes through and down into the body. And we're having this, we're actually being the connection between heaven and earth. And so allow yourself to feel whatever it is you feel, the earth supporting you, the universe supporting you, as we bounce and wake up our chi. We're just vibrating the chi in the body. Hi, Yipeng. Hi. Hi, Nadia. Welcome. Welcome to our happy little group. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. We're just bouncing from the knees. keeping our feet flat on the ground, elbows are out a little bit, smile on our face, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Shoulders just are softened down. We don't even have to think about them. They just are in the place they belong. The arms are helping the shoulders to relax with the bouncing. Bouncing goes in and stimulates the chi buttons throughout the body and the chi channels. Chi being our life force, our energy with intelligence. Let's take our hands over our heads and we're going to bounce for 5 minutes with our hands over our heads to live to 100. Master Lit has said this many, many times. If you bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head, within an hour of waking up, you'll live to 100. And that's how I came to do this here, because I was trying to do it several times on my own. And I just it fizzled off after 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, this is important. How can I do it? And so I decided, hey, I'm going to get some friends here to keep me in line. And I'm so grateful for all of you here today. So when our hands are over our heads, we want to just let the hands flap. Now, you can be way up higher than me. I haven't got that opening yet. I'm still visualizing that they're straight up. They're still a little bit forward, and that's okay. It's good, better, best. So if you're just starting, this may be really difficult to do. So if you need to, you take your hands here, or down, or one up, one down, or you go down for a little bit, and then you bring them back up. Because we are doing 5 minutes, which is a good amount of time. The advantage is once you get your elbows over your shoulders, it's stimulating your heart and lung systems. We don't spend a lot of time unless you're, someone who actually works putting things up on shelves a lot and all that kind of thing, then you're in really good shape. But otherwise, we're at our desk, we're typing, we're walking around, we're doing our things, but we don't have our hands over our heads that much normally, unless you put your timer on and you're dancing, which is a good idea. So this helps to stimulate the heart and lungs. And the heart and lungs work very closely together, as you can tell, because they are positioned together in the body. We've got another 2.5 minutes, so let's look at our breath. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Allow yourself to bounce at your own rate. Just using the knees, softening the shoulders. If you feel as if your breath is restricted when you're breathing in. Hi, Martha. What have you got to tell us? Yes, I need to do that too. Yeah, I don't know when my arms will get in line with my ears, but that is the plan. When I started, so for people who don't know me, when I started this 5 years ago, I could only lift this arm this high. And after just a few months, it started to move until I got my whole movement back. I had a lot of pain in my shoulders and hips. And so before, my hands were more like this, and now they've come up here. So what I do, and what I help you to realize, is we visualize ourselves doing it as perfectly as we can think of it. And that is giving that information to our chi, to our life force, that yeah, she wants her arms all the way up like that, like Master Lin does. Hi, Dorothy. So back to our breathing. If you're feeling as if you're having trouble taking a big breath, then please concentrate on your out breath and allow it to go as long as it can, and then patiently wait. This is the hardest part, for your body to breathe in again, because guess what? It's been doing it for you all your life. And thank you to Ellen Cohen, who's given me so much wisdom that I can pass to all of you, and for what you guys bring. So if you come up with something, please bring it in. I'd love to share it. That's the thing. It's not me teaching, it's us practicing together. And well done on our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our heads. So we take our hands down slowly, and then you could go side to side as we continue to bounce and open up that back. Open up and just be grateful. So maybe it's a little harder to turn today, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the gratitude of being able to move about this earth in so many ways. And then release. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How's that feeling? Do you feel a little more alive, more connected to your body? Hang on, I'm going to get a drink of water for 1 second. So breathe in and out and feel how you feel. And just bring in that gratitude. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so I did bring this in, which is maybe telling me to do so right now. Listen to your body first. Hi, Shelby. So I am a person, and especially, I mean, I'm not saying that dads and men don't do this, but I'm not one, so I don't know. But I know as in the woman role here that I put stuff off. It's like, oh, I'll eat later. Let me do this for you. You know, you ever go like 4 hours you haven't used the restroom? So I've actually made myself a little card that says, listen to my body first. And so it just said, go get a drink. And that's what I did. So think about that, adding that in to your consciousness. All right, so our knees are, so let's keep going with our active exercises, and I will stop talking. Yeah, I know. Not really. Okay, we're just going to lift our shoulders up, and see, you can even see today how, and I'm going to invite balance, how one of my shoulders was going up easier than the other, and that's okay. See, that's okay. So I bring them up to my ears, and the head goes back, scrunch back a little bit. And then we hold that there, but breathe. Just for like 9 seconds. And what we're doing is building up spinal fluid in the spine, and then we gently release down and let the spinal fluid come up and bathe our brain. Master Lin talked about this. Head back. Over a year ago, he probably talked about it more than once, but you know, you hear things when you need it. And I had a fall and got a concussion, and I was looking for ways to help me. Let's do one more. Shoulders come up, head goes back. And he had told someone else about doing this exercise. So I've been doing it ever since, and I have been getting more and more healing. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so that was our shoulder shrugs, and now we'll do tapping and cupping. So we're continuing more, but now we're going to go in a little more targeted. Okay, so take your knuckles or a couple fingers and tap your cheekbones, and you want to be firm enough that you can feel vibration going through your head. And this opens up the front channel. Then we're going to move to the beginning of the eyebrows, and this opens up the back channel. Take your hand in a cup shape and cup the top of your head, And then you can hold your forehead with one hand if you want, cup the base of your head, come down to your C7, massage that in a circular way. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I got an extra opportunity to um, lead Spring Forest Qigong every day. So you'll see me on there tomorrow. So I will be here, but we'll cut it off a little early so I can do the 8 o'clock there. Okay, let's clap our hands, stimulate the heart some more. Inside left elbow. So we're going to do nines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Underarm left side. And the right. Window of the lungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the right side. Let's just do one set today. Normally, well, a lot of times we'll do 3. You can do this 9 sets. So if you've got anything going on in the heart and lung area, congestion, whatnot, sinus problems, then you might want to do that more during the day. But I've been talking, so we'll just do one. Let's cup our kidneys. Remember how I said I was not going to cock? Rub with the back of our hands and the palms. And let's hold them here and just feel from the universe, from your soul, love and unconditional love and healing and everything coming up, coming into your heart, through your shoulders and arms and out the palms of your hands, right into your kidneys. And just feel you're getting filled up with all the energy and everything you need. You might feel heat or some sensation there. Let's tap our tailbone and tap our hips. Okay, we're going to come down to the knees and cup the tops of knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reach around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now cup both sides of your left knee and then both sides of the right. Awesome. Coming up on our toes, avoiding this if you're pregnant. Come back down on your heels and you can go gently. You don't need to slam or anything. We're stimulating the bottom point, which is called the bubbling springs. So opening up that connection with the earth. So the earth can bring up the chi for you and you can release out down what you no longer need. Awesome. So that was all the active exercises. So take a breath in and out and feel how every part of your body is with you right now. Now we'll move into the preparations to do the healing movements. And we start with the beginning of the universe position. So our feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. Feel your feet connecting. Maybe you got roots going down. Bend your knees a little bit. Soften the tailbone, the hips. Come up through the spine and just feel your spine is tall and long and straight and strong. Everything is exactly in the right place. Shoulders soften down, elbows are out. We're going to stretch our fingers and toes on purpose to stimulate 12 meridians that start in the hands and feet. And if you have arthritis or something, Master Lin says you could just hold this as long as you can. And it helps to open up those chi channels. And then we'll release and feel the activation on the tips of the fingers and toes. And now we're going to invite balance. So focus on the bottom of your feet and feel how your body's balanced on your feet. And invite balance. Sometimes you might be tilting one way or another for whatever reason. And then we're just going to invite balance of our chi. So if you feel your chi, like on the left side of your body and the right, may be the same and it may not be, and just invite balance. The front and the back. And invite balance. The top of your body and the lower part. A lot of times Master Lin has been talking about how in the diaphragm, which is the dividing part, right, that blockages, energy blockages can happen here, which then will lead to a imbalance from the top to the bottom. So let's invite balance there. And then I like to go all the way into the center. So go in and find your center, some very beautiful still spot. And then allow your attention to move out slowly to the out where your chi field ends. So figure about a foot or so beyond your body. And coming back and feel the balance there. Awesome. So now we are entering song. It's called song. It's Qigong relaxation. It's where we are between being, so our body, the form, and becoming, between light and form. And you can kind of feel yourself going in and out. And now we want to say the password Master Lin gave us. That's going to help us to reach the highest vibration for the best connection, like a Wi-Fi. He talks about it being a Wi-Fi channel or a Wi-Fi tower. Okay, so let's say the password, and you could say it or listen or feel it. I am in the universe. Yeah. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Let yourself feel as if you just are taking a couple breaths of helium and you're lifting up, and there's just the tiniest string that's holding you down. And yet you feel so perfect. And then we connect to what's most divine for ourselves. So could be family, could be your creator, could be the ocean. And you ask for what you want from your practice today. There's that intention. So bringing in the intention of peaceful abundance, and pour your intentions in for healing yourself, for others, for the world. And we're going to take our right hand over our upper chest, left hand over the lower dantian. This is called forming of yin and yang. And you can see I have space between both hands. My elbows are out, my palms are facing my body, and my fingers are open. Now you can be at any position as long as you're leaving some space between your body and hands. The next thing we do is visualize a column of light from the top of our head to the bottom of our torso. And I always like to have fun with this. So you can have a color, you can have sparkles, you can put an aquarium inside with the whole ocean, put the galaxies. And just hold this for a little bit. This is a beautiful way to get yourself back into balance too if you're feeling scattered. Because from your heart, right, we're bringing that unconditional love of the universe through the arms, out the palms of the hands, and one is going toward back to the heart. So that's making a beautiful loop. And the other one to our lower dantian, that's the vitality center behind the navel. Beautiful. Now what I'd like to do today, actually, let's see what the universe says is good for all of us today. Okay. We're going to move into breathing of the universe. So we're going to have our hands here like we're holding a beautiful ball of light. Our elbows are out, our fingers are open. Okay, it's pretty much in front of your lower dantian. We make sure our knees are bent a little bit. And then breathing in, we allow our elbows to come out. And if you want to visualize this ball becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, ball of light, and then when we breathe out, we allow our elbows to come in and making this ball of light condense down. At the same time, if you want to add the knee bend, you breathe in and bend the knees to whatever degree is comfortable for you, and you release your breath and you straighten back up. We want to keep some space between the fingers when we come in, and we want to also make sure we're not locking our knees. So close your eyes if you're comfortable doing this. We want, if at this point, if you can breathe in and out through the nose, that helps to keep the mind from wandering, both the eyes and the breathing. So closing your eyes, bring our little mind down and ask it to focus on the palm of the hands and the fingers, on what it's feeling, what you're feeling. And if your mind goes and gets distracted by a thought, gently bring it back. Say, yeah, but look at those fingers tingling. Let's pay attention to that right now. And let's just continue this for 2 minutes, or maybe 3. I might go a little past 8. I apologize. If you need to go, you go, no problem. As you're moving, what do you notice? What does that vibration you're creating feel like? I'm going to suggest it feels like joy. Focus on the joyful feeling to heal your heart and heart system. And you can bring in beautiful pinks and reds too. Smile, start my internal love engine. Let go on how to do this and just enjoy the feeling of joy as you move, however that happens with you right now. I'm going to continue for another minute. Breathing slowly, deeply, and gently. Releasing all the extra energy you've been holding in your body for whatever reason. And let's think of the intention of peaceful abundance. Peacefully bringing in the abundance of oxygen, of chi into your whole body. Peacefully releasing the abundance of extra energy your body no longer needs. You don't have to hold it, because you can breathe in again, and you will. And when you release what you no longer need, there's more room for more abundance in all areas of your life: health, wealth, movement, creativity, relationships. Let it in and let it out. Let it out and let it in. Sometimes you need to think of letting it out first. Just like a baby's got to get the fluid out of its lungs before it can breathe the air. Let it out and let it in. One more breath in. And release. And release your hands down. And let's focus at our lower dantian. So the lower dantian is 2 or 3 inches behind the navel. And let's focus way inside there and see and gather and invite all the chi you've cultivated to come into a ball of light there. And then we're going to spin it with our minds. So spin it, spin it, spin it. Spinning faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until it finally turns into a tiny little energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Take in 3 breaths slowly and deeply, and gently release it. So one at a time. Breathe it out in any which way. So if you're breathing out through your mouth naturally, you're releasing more detoxification. If you're internal, that's awesome too. So no worries. However it works out for you is perfect for today. Rub your hands together. Feel you've got chi lotion on your hands. And then we'll take 2 fingers, slide them up the sides of the nose, of the forehead, around the face, and down the chin. Bring yourself out of this meditation practice that we did. And then we'll rub our ears from the top all the way down to the bottom and pull the earlobes. Let's do this 9 times today. Nice. All right. And we'll take a breath in. Thank you for staying with me a little longer. We're going to take in a deep breath and bring our arms out, and then pretend or visualize that we have 10,000 more hands and arms coming out. And then allow the universe to drop gifts for you here, for you, for yourself, for your healing, for your peaceful abundance. And then remember, we have so much here that we can give away. And that's part of our job here, is to heal ourselves and help to heal others. So send it on out there to the universe as we say thank you, thank you, thank you to all the people we know, our animals, our plants. And I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So, again, tomorrow will be a little shorter because then I will be doing Spring Forest Qigong every day. So, if you're not on the YouTube channel for Spring Forest Qigong, get yourself on there and hit the button so that you'll get a notification and then pop on and we'll have some fun tomorrow too. Okay? All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a beautiful day.